Fresh from the pages of Sample Library Review, here's this week's deal compressor for May 30th, 2025. I'm your host, Don Bodan. We got tons of new releases, with an exciting release from Fracture Sounds, a teaser announced for new orchestral tools library, and Spitfire Audio takes their mics over to the Holy Trinity Church. First, we got my picks of the week, dollar deals, and our feature freebies. Let's jump into my picks of the week. Sound Iron's Artillery Shell Cello, 36% off. Made for a contact 6.2.2 or higher. Both a multi-sampled instrument as well as a collection of phrases. And I really enjoy this. It's got a real unique sound. Normally $59. Grab it for $38 for a limited time. If you want to see why I'm so excited about it, I've got a check it out video from when it was first released. And Native Instruments Summer of Sound Sale. There are so many deals to be had here. My top picks being that Complete 15 update. If you own Complete 13 or 14 Collector's Edition, I believe you can update for just $249.50. And this is the time to update your Complete packages. They've also got deals on their best sellers, with up to 50% off on different instruments and plugins. They've got a Symphony Series bundle that's 90% off. Discounts on machine hardware with software, as well as keyboard integration with free software included. I'll include a link takes straight over to Native Instruments if you want to check out everything that's going on during the Summer of Sounds sale. Let's dive into new releases. Fracture Sounds has released solo string formations. Expressive, intertwined solo string textures, subtle nuance, musicality. This is a contact player instrument, NKS compatible, normally $89. Special promotion here is $129. And with the release, they've also got a new solo strings bundle that includes both the solo string formations and the soft string soloists. They've also got the string textures bundle, which includes the solo string formations and string formations together as one. This one's discounted $165, normally $279, and that solo strings bundle's discounted to $195, normally $318 until Tuesday, July 1st. I've got the solo string formations in my review queue. I'm hoping to get a review started soon. Let me know if you want it bumped up the queue. I'll see if I can get something together this weekend. Now, those are hot off the release of Fracture Sound's new freebie in their Blueprint series, Electric Strings. It is NKS compatible contact player library of a curated collection of vintage Solina string ensemble samples. Sonic Cinema's released Heritage Cello. Unparalleled Realism. This is the first in their new series revisiting the cello after the success of their lyrical cello release. This one looks pretty promising. Normally 99 British pounds, available now for 79 British pounds. I do have a copy of this to check out. I'm in the middle of playing through it now. You want to see review bumped up the front of my queue? I'll see if I can get something out this weekend. Please let me know. This is hot off the heels of their new Delicate Strings, which is a free contact player NKS compatible library. New from UVI, they've released Click Effects. hybrid UI and Foley design toolkit. This sounds pretty fun. It looks like it'd be great for post-production and UI sound design, but I think there's also an element of making music with this thing. It's on a special intro price of $79. That's 50% off the $149 list price. That intro sale's going on till June 1st. TuneTrack has a new Easy Mix Pack, Session Amps, Rock and Country, on sale over Best Service for $35.07. They've also released Easy Keys MIDI Acoustic Songwriter 3, available for $26.08 at Best Service. New plugin released from Raising Jake called Big. This is a binaural image generator. Normally $29.95, grab it for $19.90. And Moto Audio's got a new release, Polygon, for Serum 2. For this one, they're promising a collection of cinematic presets for Serum 2, available for $21.48 right now. And Fluid to Shell Designs has released Forbeance Volume 8 Colors. This collection of contact instruments, normally $23, grab it for $16.10 right now. 8 new instruments featuring their Forbeance Engine 2. WA Production has their Best of Vocal Sounds 2 collection. Construction kits, samples, loops for EDM, trap, pop, Afro house.
For a while I haven't felt something like that. Sikutakacho mwenzangu, siko hapa peke yangu. Kando yangu bibi yangu, kando yangu bibi yangu.
This one normally would sell for $169.30. You can get it now for $20. And Project Sam has bundled together 2 of their fantastic libraries for a new Storyteller suite. You can get both Lumina and Synphobia contact player libraries for $4.99, normally $769. In highlighted new releases this week, Spitfire Audio has announced Shakespeare's Church Organ. This is recorded at the Holy Trinity Church in Stafford-upon-Avon, where Shakespeare is buried. The library features the church's historic pipe organ with a range of stops, mic positions, and different tones and spaces. It does run in the free Labs plugin and is designed for simple atmospheric organ sounds. Normally going to be $129, it's on special intro price $103 just for a limited time. Other highlights, Orchestral Tools has announced Tides. This collaboration with Rachel Portman features orchestral textures inspired by Portman's lyrical style and interest in nature and environmental themes, designed to provide composers with expressive, flowing sounds suitable for film scoring and other musical projects. Now, Tides is on a pre-order price. It looks like €349, normally €499. Now, this is fresh off the heels of Orchestral Tools releasing Mirrors. This Contact Instruments, a team-up with Orchestral Tools and Slate & Ash, still on special intro price, €169, normally $239. If anyone wants to see a review of this, please chime in below. We'll see if we can get one moved up into the queue. And speaking of reviews, I just had a chance to check out the new AI violin by Ace Studios. I was quite impressed with this, and this is a beta version of the instrument. It does launch in their Ace Studios app, which you might remember we had talked about and was a Sample Library Review Award winner in AI music technology as far as their voice cloning and voice replacement software. I was very excited to check this out because not only am I seeing how music production will be transformed by AI, I also feel like finally we're breaking through with even more tools that'll help us take control of making music instead of letting AI take over music production. I'll include a link over to the review there if you want to check out the new review of AI Violin. And I think you might walk away with the same thing I walked away with, wondering if we're at a tipping point where AI may start replacing sample libraries. Also include a link over to Ace Studios, where you can learn even more about their wonderful services. Last week, I did a video on Circular by Native Instruments. Circular is available over at Native Instruments for $199. Before that, I had a checking out video on Alt Grand, which is still on that special intro price of $71, normally $89, just for, I think this might be the last week. And I had a chance to review the Ergokook 0G Team Up Strike. This is the third in the series, just packed full of useful rhythms and cyber beats, all kinds of stuff like that. Strike's now available over at Best Service. It's on special intro price there, $52.95. Normally sells for $64.95. We got quite a few more new releases, but before we get to those, we'll dive into the featured partner offers, including 60% off the Commodore by Authentic Soundware. Contact Library samples a Fender Telecaster in a vintage style with that unmistakable Motor City guitar sound. Normally $99, available now for just $39 for the next 12 days. Over at ADSR, Epic Stock Media's Fire Pop Producer Bundle, 16 packs bundled together now for $40. Harmonics continued their series with the Bohemian Viola. This one's 40% off right now, just for the next 3 days. Normally $275, got it now for $165. And Sound Yeti's Revelation Hybrid Mallets. This one's on a discount for $99 for this Contact Player NKS compatible library that normally sells for $129. I did have a chance to check it out when it was first released. Very impressed by the Revelation series, and I really enjoyed the hybrid mallets. Over at Best Service, you can get 50% off Eduardo Terralante vocal libraries, including Altus, Cantus, Mystica, and Shivana. And 0G's Ethera Gold Vocal Bundle on a big discount. This includes Ethera Gold Atlantis 3.5, Ethera Gold Sahara Voices, and Ethera Gold Intimate Vocals. Normally $245. You grab it now for just $159.84. This is one of a number of Ethera Gold bundle deals going on right now over at Zero G. I'll include a link over to our Ethera playlist if you want to do some due diligence and check out some of the instruments while that sale's going on. Last chance deals here if you want to save on some of these offers. Heaviosity Damage Machina, $149 normal price, $119 intro price. Is going away this weekend. UJam's intro bundle, normally $1,079, get it for $49. That's going away later today, and that's 10 plugins. Just a massive discount if you were thinking of picking up any of those to get all 10 of them at that bundle price. Spitfire Audio has a reintroducing sale with a couple of my favorites from the developer, including the Bernard Herrmann Composer Toolkit, normally $4.99. Grab it for $3.99. Hammers has got a little bit of a discount, normally $2.99. Grab it for $2.39. And the Spitfire Appassionata Strings, as well as Jupiter by Trevor Horn, are discounted there as well. More new releases. The Sonya Score, the Score Essentials came out last week. It's now available over at Best Service for $99. There is a cross grade for $79 if you own any of these instruments from the developer, as well as an upgrade to the full version of the score if you own Essentials, just $299. Vienna Symphonic Libraries launched the Synchron Special Brass Series last week. It's available on a discount, $524, normally $681, and they've got two instruments out now, including the Synchron Trumpet B-flat and the Synchron Trumpet B-flat muted. Now, if you purchase the Synchron Special Brass, you'll get each of the new libraries as they're released over the next year or so. With that, Vienna Symphonic Library has a Vienna Brass Festival with up to 45% off brass libraries sampled in Studio A, as well as some of the Big Bang Orchestra brass instruments on big discounts. 510K has released Polylop. A sequencer, normally $59, grab it now for $39. And G Samples has released Dulcimer. Normally $9, this contact instrument, just $7 right now. Room 360 has released Room 360, promising a step forward in algorithmic reverb, normally $99. It's available for $69 at Pulse Audio. And SampLab has released Resynthesizer. A new plugin here, AI powered, and it looks like it tries to resynthesize your audio you drag into it to create new sounds in which you can morph and blend between your samples and the AI generated content. There is a free demo, and it's available as a perpetual license on Enterprise $77.99, normally $129. There is a subscription if you want to check it out per month for $9.99 a month or $119 per year. Molecular Bytes has released Atomic Reverb 2, a follow-up from, you guessed it, Atomic Reverb, available for $53.05. And last week, Insanity Samples announced a big update to their Cool Jazz collection. Normally sells for $275. You grab it for $138 during the celebratory upgrade promotion. If you want to hear the original versions of the instrument in action, I got a checking out video of that. However, with the new upgrades, I'm pretty curious because I love the first version. I'm really curious to see how it's innovated using some of their technology with the new interface and programming. So if you want to see a review of the Cool Jazz Collection of V2, let me know. Magitone's Dream Kit Zenith came out last week. Available 40% off over at Pulse Audio for $120, normally $199. And Lunacy Audio's Beam 2 update to their very popular multi-effects plugins, $59 intro price, normally $99. There is a cross grade if you own Cube, you could pick it up for just $49. Embers, a Beam expansion by Venus Theories, available for $19, normally $29. And Steinberg's released Etude last week. This plugin runs in their Halion sampler or the SE free version, normally $99.99. Grab it for $79.99 during the intro promo. Sample Track's latest release here, teaming up with Sample Logic, is Shadow Drones. This Contact Library, normally $119. Grab it for $89. And it's your last chance to save on that latest release from David Forner, Ball V Cello. In news this week, Arturia has announced the Astrolab 88, promising an avant-garde style keyboard for live musicians with hammer action keybed and powerful software ecosystem. The new performance keyboard is available for $2,999. News over at Native Instruments with NKS compatibility rolling out, now available on Arturia Keylab MK3, Keylab Essentials MK3, and Minilab MK3, the developer's previous latest release keyboards. In case you missed that Composer's Journey Orchestral Tools scoring competition, I'll include a link over to that page where you can download the clip and the signed player with the free Berlin Orchestra, compose a score to the video, and submit it until June 11th, 2025 to be considered for prizes. Either way, you might want to go ahead and grab that Berlin Free Orchestra if you want to check it out if you're not already a signed player user. It sounds pretty impressive. In other news this week, Levitate with Sound, new developer, which is a spinoff from a Really Slow Motion, has announced new pricing, now offering introductory prices on their new libraries. If you already purchased either the other libraries at the original price, as a thank you for being one of their first supporters, they'll be sending you a $50 voucher valid for 1 year to apply towards any future purchase at the store. The Spheres 1 is a morphing instrument, contact player, NKS compatible, normally $149. Grab it for $99, and I did have a chance to review that one. I'll include a link to the checking out video. Kainema Percussion is now $199 intro promo, normally $249, and I'll include a link to the checking out video I did of this one as well. Let's count down those dollar deals. Sound Iron's Mercury Micro, just $19.50 right now. You can get the raw cello effects by Sample Tracks for $19.50, and over at VST Buzz, Soundbox Cosmo Bundle by Audio Modern, it's just $19. Muse Bass Elements on a big discount, just $19, and Sound Ether's Field of Dreams, Contact Instruments, available for $14. Ergo Kook's Psy Effects, just $11.60, and VST Alarm has Brandon Chappa's Seance VST-I for just $12. Mario Nieto World has the Harmony Bloom MIDI generator for just $12. And Ink Audio's Body Percussion, 50% off. You can grab this contact library for $10 right now. Dark Intervals Irish Lyra Harp. Contact Instruments, $9. And Equinox Sounds has a number of deals on their packs and instruments, including the Orchestral Ambience Volume 1 for just $5. Schellenberg Engineering's Toy Guitar, this one's just $5 right now. And Rigid Audio's Light Years. Contact Instruments, just $4.99. Alex Pfeiffer's The Sansula is $3, and Sound Iron's Olympus Micro Solo, just $2.50. Latest sales announced here. There's Ambient Scoring Bundle by Simple Samples Audio. With guitars, bass, and pads, 75% off, normally $157. Grab it now for $39 for this Contact collection. That deal is over at Audio Plugin Deals. I'll include a link there if you want to peruse all the offers they have at this time. Rick Allen's Sculptor Series Piano Effects by Rigid Audio. On discount now, normally $59. Get this Contact library for just $29. And East-West Summer Blockbuster sale going on. Deals across several of their instruments. Offer going on till August 23rd. Ink Audio's Nashville Toolkit. Collection of strings, bass, drum, percussion, reeds, keyboards, background vocals, and more. 50% off right now, normally $140. Grab it for $70. And Kluvergren's Tomophones on discount, $78, normally $129. You can get Rhythmus by Noroth Audio on sale for 30% off, normally $99. Grab it now for $69. I do have a quick look video from when it was first released if you want to hear the instrument in action. Rigid Audio's Hypernodes, 50% off. This Contact library is $22.49, normally $44.99 just for the weekend. I do have a review of Hypernode from when it was first released. Osterhaus Sound String Flow Collection. Normally $135. Grab it now for $54 for these 3 string flow instruments. And Barcode Industries Axis Oblivion on discount now, $199, normally $299. I do have a check it out video of Axis Oblivion from when it was first released as well. Rast Sounds Sufi Nay 3 World Flute available on discount for €35, normally $49. These on plugin effects. Gospel musicians got their iFX digital effects rack 70% off right now. Normally $99. Grabbing it for $29 for this VST AU AAX. And Eventide's H910 is available on a massive discount. Normally $249. Grab it for $49 for this AAX AU VST plugin. Playtone has the Swiss Saturator, promising warmth and grit. Normally $29, give it for $17.40. And over at Plugin Boutique, say it with me, my friends, far too many deals for me to mention. Ones that jumped out here: Baby Audio's Crystalline, available on a discount. $99 is the normal price. Grab it now for $39. And Eventide's Octavox, which has gotten some great reviews. This harmonizer is available now for $39, normally $199. Synaptech's latest release, their Orange Vocoder 4, normally $149, on sale now for $89. Featured freebies this week. If you'd missed this one, you might want to grab it. It's the Emergence Audio Infinite Collection, 10 instruments from their Infinite Motion series, available for free as contact player and KS-compatible instruments. Tumult has a noisemaker, texturizer, and vintage maker plugin available for free right now. Universal Audio's Polymax synths available for free over at Plugin Boutique. This one normally sold for $199. We mentioned Polygon, the Serum 2 presets from Mode Audio earlier in the show, but if you scroll down the page, there is a free taster pack. And Red Sounds, if you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you can get the Lo-Fi and Soul Chords MIDI pack for free. Includes some vital presets, drum samples, guitar loops, and nearly 900 MIDI chords. Melda Productions' Analog Empire Plex and Keys is available for free, and Lease.io has released Codec 2.0, a modern degradation. This basically uses internet compression algorithms to degrade your sound, unlike most old school vinyl or tape or cassette emulation. And over at Piano Book, there's a new one here I hadn't seen before, Atmospheric New York, a contact instrument, you guessed it, created from atmospheres and sounds in New York City. Audio Modern's got Rustwave Neon Beat Tools. This is a free expansion for their Playbeat 4. And Tom Wolfe has released Echoes, Enhanced Acoustic Atmospheres for Pigment. If you scroll down, however, there is a free taster pack for that. You can try a couple of his favorite presets. And last but not least, Slap Sounds has a Vox of 11 free vocal VST instrument. That's right, unique vocal bursts, emotions, and cheeky charm right at your fingertips. Let's get wrap it up for this week's Dio Compressor show. You could have been down any number of YouTube rabbit holes. Oh boy, it was a tough one to get through. So thanks for hanging here with me to the end. Please comment below, chime in if you're excited about anything that's new releases that are out, any sales. If you want to see reviews, I always appreciate your input. Big thanks to production assistant Andrea, helps me keep the Dio Compressor organized each and every week. And that's it for me. Dio Compressor out.